is good to know. A little different forecast in San Antonio, Texas, where the Washington State Cougars are inching closer to kickoff in the Alamo Bowl against Iowa State. They've had a week full of pep rallies, luncheons, even a trip to SeaWorld. Our Keith Oso was there to catch all the excitement except for SeaWorld because he's terrified of dolphins and otters. Keith, so much talk about all the fun, but we're finally less than 24 hours away until the actual game.
I'll tell you, they don't let me in SeaWorld after I jumped in the pool last time anyway, so it would have been a waste of all of our time. You know, we've been talking about, as you said, all the other things except for the football game. What we have to discuss is this Iowa State team, who's pretty good. We always talk about Big 12 football. Everybody can score. No one can stop anyone from scoring, except for maybe Iowa State. The best statistical defense in the conference could cause some problems for the air raid.
I think they're good. I think they transition really well. You know, I think that's the biggest thing. The hardest thing about a defense is, is everybody going to the same place in a synchronized fashion. They do a good job of that. They run to the ball well.
That's going to be the challenge for Gardner Minshew and the air raid offense. On the other side, the Cyclones are led by true freshman Brock Purdy, who took over the reins after a 1-3 start to the season. All he's done is lead them to 7 wins in 8 games.
A good player. You know, I think the best thing he does, what he's done impressively is he's been able to effectively take the reins at a young age and elevate the players around him. And I think that's the hardest thing. And I think sometimes, you know, a young guy doesn't necessarily feel entitled to lead because, you know, everybody's been there longer than they have.
Probably what he's done the best is, you know, play within himself. And I think for a young guy, especially at the quarterback position, it's what you hope to see is a guy that doesn't try to do too much and has the ability to play within himself.
We'll see if the pressure and the spotlight of the Alamo Bowl get to that freshman and Gardner Minshew as well. Kickoff here tomorrow at 6 o'clock in the Alamo Dome Pacific time. You can listen live on 920 KXOY. Now, we got to talk about Gardner Minshew on the other side as well. His first bowl game as a Cougar, his last football game in the Crimson and the Gray. How is he going to perform? I guess we'll find out. But if it's anything like his attitude, it'll be laid back. It'll be a lot of fun. If he does lead this team to an 11th win of the season, a program record, they may just put a mustache permanently in Martin Stadium from here on out. He'll be a legend forever. Reporting live in the Riverwalk in San Antonio, I'm Keith Oso, KXOY 4 Sports.
Thank you, Keith.